Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 onto Lex's Dream. Right, so last time you saw us we would just finish a couple contracts. We have collected those contracts which have taken us up to 44,000. Right, so Lexa has just completed the 2 bale wrapping lens, so we can collect those. Make some more money there. And talking of contracts, we are going to, in this one, take on 2 contracts. Now Alexa is already on the way to 1, and this is a second one, so we are going to straight into this one. I thought it was in tractor, no? Wow, that's strange that it's saying both 24 and 60 and 91%. Let's see what happens when we get there. So Lex, as you can see, he's on his way here to field 24, which, yeah, it's interesting why it's saying like they're 91% done. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, can't everyone do the crossing? Come on everybody, move along now. Jobs to do, money to earn. Right. Okay, so we need to go to field 60 there. Is a little bit strange. Sorry, I'm miles away to why they've got those. Anyway, I'm not going to keep on about it. We've just got to see what we get when we get there. Right, so Alexa is in. Well, looks like it just arrived at his contracting field. Now Alexa's got the bigger one. Oh. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, there needs to, well, microphone not working, so I'm just, oh cool, what's happening here? Right, so, we're going to it right. For me, field is 60 is this one. Yeah, okay, so, that's, unfold the wheel of course and lower it down. You can see this is a big one here. You see how the arms work with those tyres to actually put it down. Off we go. Right, so let's see what happens. We can only but do the field. Maybe there's some weeds that haven't been collected. I don't know. So we're in 42. It's going to be difficult to know where we've been. I suppose actually in saying that we got these marks, haven't we? So if the wheels actually do that, we can literally take it to the ends of each. It looks actually does like we're going to take it off to right through to the end here. Okay, we know it's not contracted, but we know we line up nicely. We can use these as a guide. So fingers crossed. We can see weeds in the field. It has gone up to 93%, so hopefully we'll either get the 100 soon or it's just what's left over. Anyway, As long as we get job done and we get paid, that's all that we're worried about. So the money's now gone up to 56,000, which is good. Of course, we did add, anyone who's not seen last video, we did add that sign just to help us progress, to speed it up where we've got delayed in making the videos. Yes, some call it cheat, some want to use it to help play the game. We're using it as a catch-up mode. That's my excuse, and that's what I'm going to be sticking with. Even with this, I know some people would prefer to lift the equipment off the ground. Right, so we're really half and half here. We're now on 94 and 95%. You never know. Next to doing a bigger field might not need us to join us. Anyway, we'll find out. We will soon find out. This one looks not quite half done. Close. There we go. Sorry if you're getting any background noise. Yes, I know. Different field. There we go. Back on track. Now let's get straight on these ones. Yes, we still know where we've been because it pretty much was half of that one anyway, so 96 and 95% going well, so we are now in the May season. I have to check when our crops are due, and I think our fields will probably soon need a little bit of looking after as well. So I think one of them did indicate it did need a bit of a line boost. Let's call it that, not its shear line. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm going to give myself a problem here. Let's do that. Getting a bit carried away there. Are we going to get round? Yes. I can do that bit shortly. Okay. Back on cruise mode. So cruise mode is basically treats the tractor up to the speed it can go doing the job without me having to hold down the button to keep the speed up. For me, I'm on this PlayStation, which is the two top front, the R1 and 2s, and the circle at the same time, and that will put that on. I think it's similar to the Xbox. So PC users, to me it doesn't really matter what you play on. People do have a preference, which is fine, but as long as you enjoy what you're doing, whether it's your game, what's easiest for you to use. Personally, I prefer consoles because they are easy to use and cheaper, and also personally I think you've got less chance of, and I might be wrong here because I'm not really a big PC user, of perhaps things going wrong. If your hard drive goes wrong, yes, they can go wrong on PlayStation, Xbox, but obviously we use PCs for other things as well, and also you do need perhaps more. Right, okay, it says mine is finished, so let's just let that fold up. So we can now go up and join Alexa if he hasn't completed that field by the time we get there, of course. So we can, right, so we've got to go up here by the looks of it. And we've got quite a big trailer to get round here. There we go. Now I don't mind this map. I've not really got too lost in this map. There are some maps which I've actually sort of, oh dear, or not got the hang. Purely because I don't think I've been consistent enough in playing the game. Which sounds bad, making these videos, but it is what it is. No, just generally, just sort of visualising where you're going. I don't think you can get too far wrong, basically. Yeah, you got some side roads, but most of them do lead to this, like this one, the one across the middle, and of course you've got that long one down the bottom. So it's not quite a start, but you have pretty much everything will tend to lead to the to one of the main roads. So you just need to be patient and you'll get there, basically. He's going up there. Oh, whoa! God, a school bus then? I don't know. Right. Either he's in a hurry to get home for his dinner, I think. So, Lexus shouldn't be too far. We need to just go down. Of course, we're approaching the end of the map here, or the edge of the map, should we call it, rather than the end. Right, so there we go. Dead end. So Lexus should be there. There you got a nice shield there, and Lexus, I presume, will be there. He is. So what part of this field hasn't he not done? Is it this end? Oh, it looks like that bottom. Okay, so we start down that end. So if we start down here, let's put it like that. Right, let's unfold, and then we can line up down this bit here. Right, although it says contracted work, of course we can actually do that now. We can get away with it because we use it on the last one. Unless I'm in the wrong field. Nope. I'm zooming it's this field area because I'm watching old Lex up there, and he's stopped as a contract. Don't tell me he's contracted. Yeah, it's finished. Oh, I don't know. That's why it said that. Right, okay. So there we go then. Contract finished. Excellent work. What more can we say? Job done. That's pretty much about all we can say, isn't it? So let's just going to take a pretty picture here. So Lexa has started. Oh, wrong button. Looks like what am I doing? Right, let's collect these ones. So 16,300 for this field here. So a job. Thank you very much. 4,200. That was weird, isn't it? It didn't spend that much more longer on actually what we did compare. Right, so Lex is now in field 36 doing some hoeing. Although it says hoe, it's still kind of, with the tractor session. So we've got deadwood there, we've got some fertilizing contracts here and here, and a wood transport there. Okay, so Lexter, if you got, I'm just thinking, if he's doing field 36 hoe, might as well take on the field 85 as well and use the same equipment just to save some money. Alright, so wait, where is Lexter? 36 and 85. So anyway, so we're going to let Lexter do those contracts. I'm going to end the video here because we ain't got 2 vehicles and I didn't take on the other vehicles. So yeah, well, thanks for joining us. You've seen this money really going up now. You know, I'm really pleased with that. What we just do quickly is perhaps we just check how the crops are doing here. Oh, okay, so we need some nitrogen in our field 4, and the pH value is okay, but we can see the nitrogen is not good. All the nitrogen is bad, so we need to get some nitrogen into our fields. Yeah, at least the weeds not too bad, but that's something we need to look at to get some decent crops. And I just want to check into our area down here, into the greenhouse, just to see how they're growing. Yeah, not much has changed there yet. And the mushrooms, no new mushrooms. Okay, so yeah, well, thank you very much for joining us. So we've got a couple of contracts down there, and Lexley, we can see he's doing soon be starting those ones, so we'll let him collect the money for that. So thank you very much for joining us on this video, and take care now. Bye.